Alright, welcome back to You Special. We are the MOP College for Women and we are discussing the Vegetable murder case here. And we are having a very heated discussion on whether it's fair on our part to blame the politicians. So yes, you wanted to say something. Please go ahead.
Yes, as she said, everybody has a responsibility to help others and all. But who had the power at that point of time? It was the Minister Paneerselvam who had the power at that point of time, and he could have done something at least to, call an ambulance a little more earlier. Everyone has a responsibility, but he had the power to do it. Everyone did not have the power at that point of time due to, they say, security reasons. So for the same security reasons, everybody does not have the power at that point of time.
And if it was Paneerselvam who was lying around, you were saying something like that, right?
If the minister had gone through the same situation, don't you think the police guy, the police officer would have actually taken him in the jeep to the hospital? So why was this statement being given to the police officer? Okay. It is something really sad.
Also, the people were talking about how, a person is shocked and all that. But then see, you're a middle class person and you see a person bleeding on the ground. Okay, fine, you're a good person, you're a good Samaritan, you go help him out. But then you go admit him to a hospital, you have the FIR, you have the police inquiry, and everybody will just put you through the ringer, and you will not be led in peace to go about your daily activities. That is the main thing that prevents people from doing. But the minister, he had no such problems. He can cut through red tape in a jiffy. So he should have done something to use that power.
So do you think that answers your question? You were saying that you're not very sure if you can blame the politicians. You think these things answer your question? You still think we can't blame the politicians?
No, actually, yeah, they are right. They're actually right. But still, that only the politicians are being actually...
Okay, but I understand. Perhaps the point she's making here is the fact that yes, the politicians should be blamed. But let's have a look at ourselves as well. We're not very sure if we would have done something, all of us, as a society, if we would have done something to help that man out there. Yeah, most of you here are journalism students. So there's one more interesting aspect in whatever happened that day is the fact that the video journalist was shooting this all through, but he did not bother to give him water. That guy was crying, well, give me some water, but no one bothered, and it was including the video journalist. And this is not the first time we're seeing anything like this happen. We have seen that in Gujarat riots, in lots of other cases where, ugly videos have been shot but no help given to the victims. As journalism students, what do you guys feel about it?
Yeah. No. If that video journalist had not shot that footage at that point of time, how would we have got to know about the whole incident? How would we have come to know about what happened, what the ministers did? It wouldn't have been shown to us if not for him.
Okay, you have something to say.
He's a video journalist secondary. He's a human being first. As a human being, he should have gone and done something. At least I heard that they poured water on that man's face when he asked for water.
No, we saw that in fact.
Yeah, so he took all that. He could have done something. He's a human being first, isn't he? That's what I think. That's what my feeling.
So, yeah.
Yeah, when a man in power was himself unable to do anything, then what would video journalists, what would journalists can do?
Frankly, yes, politicians are more powerful than video journalists, or journalists rather. But I think the video journalists also could have done something. That's my personal opinion.
Could have done something, but
I don't know. Do you think you really need power to take a bottle of water and give it to the man?
When politicians themselves had so many escorts they could have saved him actually. When they had so many escorts and they couldn't save him, then what would video journalists or over here in this situation, everybody is to blame. Either everybody should be blamed or none of them should be blamed.
Okay.
Video journalist or the public or the politician.
No, let me ask a quick survey. How many of you actually think the video journalist should be blamed for whatever happened? I mean, forget the fact whether we blame the politicians or not.
Yeah.
Everybody should be blamed.
Either everybody should be blamed.
Why is it partly? Yeah, please pass on the mic to her. Why partly? I mean, why? Because he's a video journalist, he shed some responsibility off?
No, because he was not the only one there. I don't think he should be completely blamed as in, why didn't you alone do anything? When the ministers themselves didn't do anything, you can't, blame him completely.
See, forget the ministers first. I think we've had enough of the ministers and the politicians. See, there are other people there as well, Why do you think, because he was shooting, see, I want to get back to you, because yes, you're right that, we wouldn't be having this discussion if for the fact that, the video journalist shot that. But don't you think maybe after, he took a few shots, he shot there for 20 minutes. Yeah. He could have shot for 10, he should have shot for 5. We don't air more than 5 minutes of footage.
We could have seen it through
newspapers, the pictures. Why do you think, you shouldn't blame him?
See, looking at the pictures in the newspaper the next day makes no sense. They're airing it live, it's being done live. So when you can see now also on YouTube and other websites and all that, there are so many videos. The whole thing is being shot. So when we look at that, we come to know about the politicians, we come to know about what exactly was happening there at that point of time. If not for the video, we wouldn't have come to know about that.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I would like to make a point. Okay, first thing is that how many of us enjoy actually seeing a person being like, you know, moaning in pain? Okay, one, for more than 5 minutes is like more than enough. Okay, one thing. And second thing is we should the incident is over. Okay, we should stop blaming what action has been taken against him. That is the question. Okay,
Exactly.
we're just blaming each other, but then, you know, there is no conclusion to it. You should find the solution. It's happened, but then we're not. You know, nothing has happened. All that is happening is that, you know, in the assembly,
Alright.
the opposite
All
party
right, I'm
just
running
blames
out of time
them.
now. I'm really sorry. I'm running out of time. Just closing thoughts. Two people who can give me closing thoughts. I'm sorry. I don't have time now. Quickly.
Yeah, the video journalist part, I think, you know, he was concentrating more on showing the politician in a bad light rather than, you know, helping the person out.
That the
So
news
that
aspect
was
is still
actually
there.
Okay, yeah.
So as such, yeah, nobody want to endanger their own right or life by, you know, as such, the Indian public have inculcated the mentality that if they do this, they might be questioned with thousands of questions, and they might be questioned so much that even they might be given any punishment later on. It is the thing which which the people have inculcated in the.
All right. Okay, I'm running out of time. I'm really sorry. With that note, we'll end that if something like this should not happen again, then we as a society have to fundamentally change. If you want to write to us, or if you want your college to participate in News Special, please write to us at feedback@ndtv-hindu.com or call us at 9941322222. Thanks for watching News Special on NDTV.